Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to talk about Ethereum reaching the all-time high and where it might go next. We're going to also talk about Dogecoin and if it's actually peaked and we're going to see it go down after this point. And also we're going to talk about OMG and how it's performing so far. And we're going to talk about some stuff such as Tesla selling their Bitcoins and what Elon Musk has to say about that as well. Let's jump into my laptop and let's start with CoinMarketCap. I always like to start the videos with CoinMarketCap so we can see the general market and how it's performing overall. And as you notice, Ethereum is at 2,754. This is about, it actually reached double the previous all-time high of 1,400. If you look at the chart right there, it reached a high of 2,800 right here, which is insane, honestly, double previous all-time high. And let's put it into perspective, Bitcoin tripled from the previous all-time high of 2017, 2018. So will Ethereum triple? Let me know down below in the comments and let me know what you think. Okay, now let's look at the top performers. If you notice, the top performers are Venus, Waves, Phantom, XRP, OKB. Now, what I wanted to show you about this is that the market caps of those are 1 billion, 2 billion, 2 billion. This is 72 billion. This is the exception. 1.2 billion, 4.2 billion, 1.6 billion. The point is, the market caps of these coins are between 1 and 10 billion, meaning that between 1 and 10 billion, these are mid-cap coins. So basically large cap coins are coins with a market cap of greater than 10 billion. The mid-cap coins are coins between 1 and 10 billion, and low-cap coins are coins with a market cap less than $1 billion. If you notice this chart, I know I always talk about this chart right there. It is the crypto money flow cycle by Rect Capital. I love this chart because it shows exactly what's going on. So notice that we start with fiat, which is basically US dollars or whatever you buy crypto with. Then we go into Bitcoin, which we saw a huge run up in Bitcoin all the way up to 60K or a bit over that, 64K. And then we went into large caps where we saw Ethereum pump all the way up to the all-time high. And Ethereum is a large cap. Obviously it has a market cap of over 250 billion or so, or even 300 billion now. And now the money flows into mid caps, from large caps to mid caps. So from Ethereum to mid caps. And as you saw right there, it's doing the most multiples. Mid caps are doing the most multiples. If I scroll down, you can even see 4 billion, 1 billion, 3 billion, 1 billion. This is a bit less than 1 billion. So the point being is the crypto money flow cycle is very accurate, and thank you Rect Capital for this. And it really helps you understand where we are in the cycle and where the money is flowing, so you can be well positioned into the coins that are most probably gonna do the best. Now let's look at Ethereum's chart and let's talk about where it might be going. So Ethereum might be, so after this, so we just reached an all-time high. Now we did see a slight pullback. Actually, it's not considered a pullback. We're just facing some resistance at around the 2800 area, which is kind of predictable because it's a huge psychological number and double the previous all-time high. I believe I talked about this in the channel that we might reach the double of the previous all-time high and maybe find resistance. So, and this is what's going on right now. Personally, I'm still in Ethereum. I haven't sold any of my Ethereums after this because it's very easy for us to maybe come back here to 2600 or 2500 and then support and then go higher and higher. Right now there's so much optimism in the crypto space, so we never know what's going to happen. So Ethereum, I'm still in my position. We don't know where we might be going next. The only time I look into selling is if I see something like we go down, make a lower low such as this one, and then go up, make a lower high, and then go down. This shows that we are in a bearish trend or we are going downwards. Now let's look into Bitcoin because we should always talk about the OG. And personally, if I look at the data, so the weekly looks like it's stopping out. However, if you look at the daily, it doesn't look so good, to be honest with you. That doesn't mean that Bitcoin is going to crash and Bitcoin is going to zero and the whole crypto is going to disappear, the whole crypto space. But what that means is that money is flowing out of Bitcoin into smaller cap coins, large cap coins, mid cap coins, and low cap coins, just like this one. So Bitcoin did its run up, the money went from fiat to Bitcoin, and then people started selling into large caps, mid caps, and people basically started taking on more risk. So Bitcoin basically made a lower high. If you notice, that's a high, and then that's a lower high right here. Now this is usually bearish. This does not necessarily mean that Bitcoin is gonna crash and it's gonna go to zero. This can just mean that Bitcoin is gonna move sideways for a while, and while money is gonna be flowing into smaller cap coins. So personally, I'm not positioned in Bitcoin, I'm positioned in just altcoins for now. Not financial advice, this is just my position. Now let's take a look at the beloved Dogecoin and see what's going on with that. Now, many people, and I feel bad for them, that joined about right here at this area, about 40 cents. Because, and I don't blame them. I don't mean to bash them. I don't mean to talk bad about them, but I truly feel bad for them because when you're a beginner in this space, you just get excited and join the euphoria where everyone said Doge is gonna go to $1, and people thought 40 cents. Well, I can still double my money, 2.5x my money, so why not join right now? But unfortunately, that's not how crypto works. And personally, as I said, when I missed the boat on Doge, I just stayed out because I knew the downside potential was way bigger than the reward potential, and it was just a gamble at this point. So, not saying that Dogecoin cannot go to $1. However, right now I wouldn't enter this trade. If I wanted to enter, I would have entered maybe right here. However, personally, I prefer to wait on confirmation. And as you notice, remember the lower highs we were talking about? Right here, we just made a lower high. Now, this can go further down. In my opinion, this is gonna go down, technically. However, fundamentally, from a news basis, we have Elon Musk going on Saturday Night Live show on May 8th, and he tweeted the Doge father. So I think he's gonna be talking about Dogecoin, and well, we don't know what's gonna happen after that. Is he gonna talk bad about it? I doubt it. I doubt he's gonna talk bad about it and have it crash, but he might say a lot of good stuff. So this is gonna show millions and millions more people about Dogecoin, and they might get excited and buy more, and we might see another wave up, and this might just go this way. However, personally, I would not trade this. I don't like trading based on speculation. I like seeing clear patterns and clear indicators that we might be going up, and I hope you do that as well, because personally, that's the safest way to do it, instead of just based on speculation. However, speculation can make a lot of money, but you can also lose money. So that's my take on Dogecoin. Now let's talk about OMG Network and see what's going on with it as well. So OMG Network did a pretty big pullback. Honestly, I am at somewhat at a loss at my position. However, we're kind of recovering right here. We just recovered about 23% in the past week. So the US dollar chart is looking not so bad actually. However, if you look at the daily, I probably should have not entered this trade right here because it did somewhat of a double top. However, personally, I look at the weekly, and the weekly is looking good. Also, what I did look at that mainly wanted me to join this trade is because of the OMG/BTC pair. We are still right there, guys. It's still cheap, very cheap compared to Bitcoin, and I do believe that as this cycle goes through, we are going to see OMG explode and go upwards, maybe towards this point right here, possibly, or even higher. We'll never know. We just have to wait and see what's going to go on with OMG Network. So for now, I'm still holding. Also, haven't sold any of my OMG Networks. Also, if you guys are interested in knowing what I hold, what cryptos I hold, and how much I have percentage-wise of each, you can check the link down below for my Patreon, and it will also help support the channel as well. Now, one last final piece of news before I end this video. I'm going to talk about Tesla selling Bitcoins. Now, at first when this came out, I was kind of worried that Tesla sold the Bitcoins. However, I thought they sold everything. But it turned out that Tesla sold some of its Bitcoins. So Tesla bought $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin earlier in February, I believe. So they made a very decent profit. And now people started bashing Elon Musk, and a guy said, so am I understanding this correctly? Elon Musk buys Bitcoin, then he pumps it, it goes up, then he dumps it and makes a fortune. Listen, I own one Bitcoin, but Bitcoin is exactly who we thought it was, just don't be the last one hodling the bag. So Elon Musk clarified, he said, no, you do not. I have not sold any of my Bitcoin, which kind of confirmed that Elon Musk personally has some Bitcoin, not just with Tesla, which is awesome. And so he said Tesla sold 10% of its holdings essentially to prove liquidity of Bitcoin as an alternative to holding cash on balance sheet. So they sold about 10% of their Bitcoins, but keep in mind that the 1.5 billion they put into Bitcoin is now worth about 2.5 billion. So if they pulled out some of the profits, not even everything, they pulled out 250 million or so, it's still nothing. They're still very well exposed into crypto. And plus, on top of all that, it's not of anyone's business. A company does what's best for the company. So you can't call Tesla someone who has paper hands and someone who's not loyal to crypto, while obviously everyone's going to do something that's going to benefit them. If it was me, if it was you, if it was a company, especially companies, because they can lose way more money than we actually do. So they take these very seriously. And again, on top of all these, it's no one's business. It's just Tesla's business. And that's all I have to say about that. But they're still in Bitcoin. That's the not good part about it. That's it. That's all I have to say. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe if you're new here. And let me know down below in the comments what you're holding and what content you want me to cover. Also, if you want access to my portfolio, check the link in the description for my Patreon. And if you want $250 in Bitcoin, check the link in the description for BlockFi. So that's it for me. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Peace out.